I call it edifications. I do it with Joe all the time. Oh, Joe's the man. Joe's amazing. Joe's super talented. In some ways, I even say, if I get on a call with a client and they're like, oh, I want you to do something, I'd be like, I'd love to do that. But honestly, the person that's even better at that specific thing is Joe, right? So edification is a huge thing at any chance that you can get. For just simple terms, you really want to make it look like working with you is the worst deal and working with your team member is the right deal. And you almost have to over exaggerate it a little bit. There's something called enabling, right? They do it in Alcoholics Anonymous as well. But essentially, like when you are responding back to messages, when they're saying, yeah, Babs can look at it, et cetera, you or your team are enabling your clients to continue that communication. Now, it is a tightrope because you don't want to just piss off your clients immediately, especially if they've worked with you for a while. But if you have made it clear that you're making the transition, an additional thing that you can do is, hey, we're increasing our rates for our hourly or our retainer for those clients that want to work with us one-on-one. We're still going to be reviewing the work that you do, but your main point of contact is going to be this person here. So now you've justified the fact that you're no longer involved in this client anymore. And also they know that if they want to work with you, they have to thus pay more money in order to work with you. Eventually, you have to make it so that the activation energy of reaching out to you is easier than speaking to their team members. And so you want to reverse that system. You want to make it so that when they reach out to you, you purposely take 1 or 2 days longer than your team members to get back to them. And you will, in essence, train them into literally having be like, oh my God, I don't want to reach out to them anymore because the team member is going to go right away. And another way that you can also do this is, oh, can you have Babs look over this as well? You say, you come in and CC after 1 or 2 days, and you can say something like, everything X person said, I agree with completely. So now it's okay. Now you are proving to them that they should just stay with this main person. And also you're showing if they really want you to review it, it's still going to take 2 or 3 days anyway. Plus you put the price point increase inside of there as well. And with a mixed bag of all of that, yeah, it essentially, I'm not going to say you're going to get 100% of people, but that'll get a good majority of them. Our core program, Scaling with Systems, I removed myself from that 2 years ago. And so we still have people that are like, oh, but is Ravi going to be part? And I am not involved in that whatsoever. I'm not on any coaching calls. I'm not on nothing. I'm not anywhere. And so by, first of all, anchoring the higher ticket price point one, we're able to say, if you really wanted to work with Ravi, you can pay this amount of money and work with Ravi. Or you can work with a team that's worked with Ravi for the past 3-4 years that trains with him. And then what we also say is that team trains with Ravi every single week. So there's a good chance Ravi will hear about you, but because of his time, et cetera, you won't be able to work with them directly. And you may lose clients because of that. But if you're able to frame it correctly in the sales call, once again, even if, let's just say, your overall close rate drops by 5 or 10% because somebody wants to work with you directly, which I don't even think it will, you have to extrapolate that out and look at, okay, but if you're not being bogged down by client work all the time, does that give you the time to either grow the business or just to enjoy your lives? Happiness does have a price. And every time you say, yes, I'll work with you, you are selling your happiness essentially for that price.